As we are aware that since 27th November 2020, आपको हिंदी में भी बोल देंगे।
3 मिनट की बात, 2 मिनट की बात, 2 मिनट की बात है, कोई बात नहीं। English.
As we are aware that since 27th November 2020, a large number of farmers are protesting at 3 borders of Delhi, and from time to time they had engaged in various activities. In this context, during the tractor rally held on 26 January 21, large-scale violence was witnessed at the various places in Delhi, and the same was handled by Delhi police with utmost restraint. And after 26 January incident, a large number of instances of fake news, manipulated or edited videos instigating disaffection and misleading propaganda posts were spreading on the social media. On 4th of February, while monitoring the social media, we came across a Google document titled Toolkit on Twitter. Initial investigation of this toolkit document revealed that it was created by a pro-Khalistani group named Poetic Justice Foundation and people associated with it. One portion of the toolkit document mentioned action points named prior action. As you are aware, they were digital strike through hashtag on 26th January and earlier, tweet storm on 23rd January onwards, and physical action on 26th January, and entering Delhi for Kisan Rally and return back to the border. The second part of the same document mentions tasks such as disruption of India's cultural heritage such as yoga and tea, and targeting Indian embassies abroad in various capitals. The time-bound action points and program given in the toolkit, when viewed in the context of actual developments in Delhi, clearly showed that the action plan that was formulated in the toolkit was implemented on ground or executed in a copycat manner. Keeping in mind all these facts, a case was registered by FIR number 49 by 2021, and the investigation was taken up by Cyber Unit of Delhi Police. During the investigation, many screenshots of the toolkit document available on open source were investigated. As soon the investigation was able to fetch enough information, a search warrant was obtained from the Honorable Court on 9th February 21 against one Nikita Jacob, one of the editors of the toolkit Google document. A team headed by the IO of the case reached Mumbai and conducted searches at her house on 11th February 21. After due intimation to the Mumbai police, and 2 laptops and 1 iPhone was found, and during the search, several incriminating information was retrieved. Keeping in mind that the person whose premises is being searched is a woman, and as per the court order, the search was carried out in the daytime, and the investigating team wound up the day's search and requested Ms. Nikita to make herself available at her house on the next morning. She gave a written undertaking to remain present at her house. The initial examination of Nikita revealed that she and her associate Shantanu and Disha had created the toolkit Google document. The email account created by Shantanu is the owner of this document, and all others are its editor. A woman named Puneet, who is based in Canada, connected these people to the pro-Khalistani Poetic Justice Foundation, and through them created the toolkit Google document titled Global Farmer Strike and Global Day of Action 26th January. On 11th January, Nikita and Shantanu, I repeat, on 11th January, Nikita and Shantanu attended a Zoom meeting organized by Poetic Justice Foundation, in which the modalities of the Global Day of Action were worked out. Based on the course of action decided in the Zoom meeting, Nikita, Shantanu, Disha, and others collaborated towards the draft of the toolkit. Based on the information gathered from Nikita and her device, separate teams were sent to Maharashtra, Bid district, and Bengaluru. In Bid, Shantanu was not found at his house, and we are still searching for him. On the next morning, when the investigation team reached Nikita's residence, it was learned that she has absconded and still not joined the investigation. As such, for Nikita and Shantanu, we have taken NVWs from the Honorable Court. In Bengaluru, the team examined Disha and was able to extract highly incriminating information from her phone. This information made it clear that Disha, along with her colleagues Shantanu and Nikita, created and sent a toolkit document to others. Disha, who is associated with the environmental movement called Fridays for Future, sent the toolkit to Greta Thunberg on Telegram and also coaxed her to act on it. The main aim of the toolkit was to create misinformation and disaffection against the lawfully enacted government. The toolkit sought to artificially amplify the fake news through various tweets which they have created in the form of a tweet bank, and they also sought public to participate in the action on 26 January, that was the Republic Day of India. Based on these incriminating evidences collected against Disha from her device, and in view of the fact that Nikita did not cooperate and she fled from her house, we acted against Disha because she has deleted a WhatsApp group which she created to coordinate among the various members for the toolkit, and her arrest was made in the presence of her mother and in presence of the SHO of the area concerned, and due procedure was adopted for arresting her, for conducting her medical test and producing in the court, and the Honorable Court has granted 5 days PC for Disha. The rest of the investigation is in progress. जैसा आपको विदित है, 27 नवंबर 2020 से किसान आंदोलन दिल्ली के बॉर्डर्स पर चल रहा है। वह उस आंदोलन के दौरान कई प्रकार की गतिविधियां हुई। 4 फरवरी 2021 को सोशल मीडिया मॉनिटरिंग के दौरान एक गूगल डॉक्यूमेंट टूलकिट के बारे में पता लगा जो ट्विटर पर शेयर किया गया था। इस टूलकिट के एक भाग में प्रायर एक्शन के नाम से कुछ एक्शन पॉइंट्स लिखे थे, जैसे 26 जनवरी। ये पुणे में भी इनका एक रिहायशी स्थल है। ये एक NGO XR चैप्टर से जुड़े हुए हैं, जिसमें निकिता भी जुड़ी हुई है। XR.
What is the criminality in a toolkit like this?
Toolkit is already studied with the document released by the Poetic Justice Foundation, and it is Khalistani NGO based.
They are not inciting violence now?
Pardon?
They are not inciting any violence in the toolkit? What is the criminality?
The organization which is already behind this toolkit is a banned organization.
सर, इस इन्वेस्टिगेशन का एक बड़ा पार्ट कनाडा में है, विदेशों में। उसके लिए दिल्ली पुलिस अब क्या कोशिशें करेंगी उससे पूछताछ के लिए, नोटिस जारी करने के लिए, क्योंकि आप धालीवाल का नाम ले रहे हैं सर। और
जो प्रोसीजर के मुताबिक हमें पावर्स अवेलेबल है उनका इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा इनको इस केस में तफ्तीश ज्वाइन कराने के लिए।
सर, दिशा, ये निकिता और शांतनु, ये तीनों आपस में कैसे एक दूसरे को जानते थे? ग्रेटा थनबर्ग को ही क्यों चुना था कि अचानक वो मछलियां बनती हुई ट्वीट कर देती है? इसके पीछे की कॉन्स्पिरेसी क्या थी?
मकसद ये था कि टूल किट को इतना प्रोपेगेट किया जाए वर्ल्ड वाइड कि जो हमारी एम्बेसीज बाहर इंडिया से एम्बेसीज जो बाहर है उनके खिलाफ भी प्रदर्शन हो और जो इंडिया का जो इमेज है उसको टार्निश किया जाए। और इसलिए जो भी बड़े जैसे इनकी फॉलोइंग ज़्यादा है उनको इसमें रोप इन किया गया। अभी ऐसा कोई तथ्य जानकारी में नहीं आया।
Sir, a question. Sir, there is a person called Peter Frederick. His name has cropped up for his alleged links with Khalistani extremists. So, who is Peter Frederick and how is he associated with this movement?
पीटर फेडरिक एक ऐसे व्यक्ति हैं जिन्होंने इस प्लान को बनाया है कि ये हैशटैग किस तरह से रन करने हैं, इसमें किसको टैग करना है और किस प्रकार से इसको आगे बढ़ाया जाए।
Sir, does he have links with Khalistani outfits? Because one wizard who is based out of US is someone who is in touch with Peter Frederick.
इसमें मेरे साथ डीसीपी मनीषी चंद्रा हैं, वे कुछ प्रकाश डालेंगे। एक
Sir, what is Peter Frederick's role in this entire
ठीक है, सेंटर पे
थोड़ा इधर आ जाइए।
सेंटर पे
ठीक ठीक।
पुनीत का पूरा नाम क्या है सर? मेरा सवाल है। पुनीत का पूरा नाम बता।
एक सवाल मेरा है, जो जूम पर मीटिंग हुई, उस मीटिंग में क्या डेटा भी शामिल थी?
अभी एक करके
कितने लोग शामिल थे?
See, we can answer one by one. Your query was about?
First one, Peter Frederick.
Right.
Who is Peter Frederick? How is he associated with this toolkit? And does he have links with radical elements based out of US who propagate Pakistan?
See, if you see the toolkit document, it's a very carefully crafted document, right? So, what hashtag is to be made to trend on a particular day, what action is to be taken, who is to be tagged, and who is to be followed. So, if you focus on the section as to who is to be followed, you will find certain names of established media houses, reputed fact checkers, some non-governmental organizations, and then amongst those you will find one very, very incongruous looking name, and that very incongruous looking name is Peter Frederick. And to your query as to who is Peter Frederick, all that is shareable as of now is that Peter Frederick has been on the radars of Indian security establishment since late 2006, I'll say, when he was noticed being in the company of one Bhajan Singh Bhinder, Iqbal Chaudhary. You must have known this name, most of you must have known this name, at least those who are following the K2 desk of ISI. So he has been a very leading proponent of the K2 desk, Mr. Bhajan Singh Bhinder alias Iqbal Chaudhary. Peter Frederick got associated with him, there are ample proofs to this. Bhajan Singh Bhinder was a POI for the US DEA also for quite some time. And as of now, he is running what we call as info operations or PSYOPs. As to why the name of Peter Frederick finds a place of relevance amongst those who are to be followed as resource persons is an answer which accused Disha or her colleagues will tell us. Whether it came from Mr. Mohd Dhaliwal or do they have a direct connection with Peter Frederick or B.S. Bhinder. That is a part of investigation.
Last location, Peter.
सब प्लीज जो आप बोले थे हिंदी में बात होगी सर पीटर फ्रेडरिक।
आप इस टूल किट डॉक्यूमेंट को देखेंगे तो ये बहुत ही ध्यान से और बहुत ही विवेक के साथ बनाया हुआ डॉक्यूमेंट है, सोच समझ के साथ बनाया हुआ डॉक्यूमेंट है। किस दिन क्या गतिविधि करी जानी है, किस दिन कौन सा हैशटैग को ट्रेंड कराया जाना है, किसको फॉलो करना है, किसको टैग करना है, ये बहुत ही विस्तार से इसमें बताया हुआ है। अगर आप ये देखेंगे कि किसको फॉलो करना है, बिकॉज फॉलो उसको किया जाता है जिससे आप कंटेंट प्राप्ति की उम्मीद करते हैं, रिसोर्स पर्सन मानते हैं उसको, तो किसको फॉलो किया जाना है अगर आप इसको देखेंगे तो आपको उसमें इस्टेब्लिश्ड फैक्ट चेकिंग ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, नॉन गवर्नमेंटल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, मीडिया हाउसेस जो हमारे आपके सबके संज्ञान में हैं, उनको फॉलो करने की बात करी है। उन्हीं के बीच में एक अटपटा सा नाम दिखेगा आपको, दैट इज पीटर फ्रेडरिक। सो अब आपका सवाल ये है कि पीटर फ्रेडरिक साहब कौन है, तो इंडियन सिक्योरिटी इस्टेब्लिशमेंट इनको जानता है 2005-6 साल से। इनका नाम उभरा था, एक भजन सिंह भिंडर साहब हैं, BS भिंडर एलियस इकबाल चौधरी जो ISI की K2 डेस्क के बहुत पुराने प्रोपोनेंट रहे हैं, उनके साथी होने की वजह से इनका नाम 2006-07 से इंडियन सिक्योरिटी एजेंसीज़ के रडार पे रहा है। पीटर फ्रेडरिक साहब कई सारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस चलाते हैं BS भिंडर साहब के साथ, और BS भिंडर साहब खुद पहले कभी ड्रग्स की स्मगलिंग के लिए, कभी फायर आर्म की पेडलिंग के लिए काफ़ी लंबा इनका इतिहास रहा है। एट वन पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम USDA के भी ये POI रहे थे BS भिंडर। खुद को कभी मलेशिया का बताते हैं, कभी बाकी कंट्रीज़ का बताते हैं। अब प्रश्न सिर्फ ये है कि पीटर फ्रेडरिक का नाम एज अ रिसोर्स पर्सन इस पर्टिकुलर टूल किट में क्यों डाला गया? क्या ये मोहम्मद धालीवाल के कहने पर डाला गया, या दिशा, निकिता एंड बाकी सबका इनसे कोई डायरेक्ट कनेक्शन भी है, एंड थ्रू इनके BS भिंडर से कोई डायरेक्ट कनेक्शन है? सो दैट इज़ अ मैटर ऑफ इन्वेस्टिगेशन विच वी एक्सपेक्ट टू फाइंड आउट इन द कमिंग डेज।
सर, एक सवाल मेरा है कि जो जूम मीटिंग हुई थी 11 जनवरी को, उसमें क्या डेटा भी शामिल थी जूम मीटिंग, और कितने लोग शामिल थे?
अभी तक जो मालूमात हुए हैं उसके हिसाब से करीब 60 से 70 लोग उस जूम मीटिंग में मौजूद थे, जिसमें निकिता भी शामिल थी।
और डेटा
मैंने अपना जवाब बता दिया आपको।
निकिता ने क्या स्पेसिफिक लिखा? निकिता ने क्या स्पेसिफिक लिखा था, बता सकते हैं जो बोल?
अभी जूम से हमने अभी डिटेल मांगी है, डिटेल के बाद वो इन्वेस्टिगेशन आगे प्रोसीड।
सर, स्क्रैप फार्मर SACT का @gmail.com इसका एडमिन कौन था? ये बता सकते हैं सर कि जो ये स्क्रैप फार्मर SACT @gmail है, इसका एडमिन कौन था? ये बता सकते हैं? शांतनु। थैंक यू वेरी मच। आप अनेश कुछ बताना चाहेंगे इसके बारे में?
Sir, toolkit में
अभी एक उनका जवाब।
Ma'am, I will answer your question about the toolkit and how it is relevant. You see, this toolkit document is not a static document. It is a dynamic document in a sense that it has certain hyperlinks.
मास्क निकाल।
In fact, if you go through this document, you will find large number of hyperlinks are there. These hyperlinks are links to various Google Drives, Google Docs, and websites. One of the important websites which is present here is askindiawhy.com. If you go to their site, you will find a lot of secessionist, pro-Khalistan content present in that site. So this document in itself, from bare reading, we can find there is an action plan, and when you go dig deep into it, and a person who is interested, who has been provided with this document, he goes through this document, that person can access all these data, and in the first instance, this document was not shared in public. That thing has to be kept in mind. It was accidentally shared. So this was a private document to be shared among limited number of people who were to then influence public opinion. So the question that you asked, that why these people were, brought into the fold, and what role people like Nikita and Disha played. You see, having global icons to follow this whole thing, to propagate it further, and this false narrative, this falsehood that was propagated through this, the pro-Khalistani agenda that was propagated through this, having that being pushed by global icons in the guise of something else, is something which these people try to do. They use their leverage and their prior contacts, which was based on earlier interaction, earlier agendas, to push this whole thing. So this is a dynamic document. It has several hyperlinks, and through these hyperlinks, the agenda was being pushed by Poetic Justice Foundation and its founders, Mohd Dhaliwal and others.
Mr. Rod, one question. Sir, was Greta, or for that matter, Rihanna, were they aware of the fact that they are being misled by Mohd Dhaliwal, or they just took it because it was so?
Matter of investigation.
You see, all this is matter of investigation. The document itself speaks for itself. So this document is there. Whosoever digs deep into it can find all this kind of sessions literature into it.
Can you please clear who gave this document? Who gave this document to Greta?
This document was, as sir has already communicated, this document was shared by Disha, who has been arrested in this case, on Telegram to Greta.
महमूद धालीवाल कहते हैं दिशा, निकिता और इनके टच में कहता है कब से एक दूसरे को जानते थे और इन्हीं को क्यों चुनाता है इनको अपने साथ?
अभी इन्वेस्टिगेशन।
This is something subject matter of investigation. The contact point initially was Puneet.
थैंक यू वेरी मच।
नमस्कार, मैं हूं मानक गुप्ता। अगर आपको हमारा ये वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो इसे लाइक और शेयर जरूर करें, और हाँ, हमें सब्सक्राइब और फॉलो करना ना भूलें ताकि आप देश और दुनिया की कोई खबर मिस ना करें। तो जुड़े रहिए हमारे साथ और देखते रहिए News 24।